If you guys don't know me, hopefully you do, but this is Wes Wyatt. I'm here with my buddy Edge Roast, and we are just going over just a couple things here. This is going to be the quite literally the day one of all this, and we've been talking about leading up to this for several, well, probably a week or better. Um, about leading up to day one. The most important part of this challenge, guys, is to actually get in and get groove. I have not seen anybody do that yet. So I want to let everybody know that there's two things that are going to be absolutely vital. One, you got to get groove. So the link that is in the comments here, go and get that because it's going to show you exactly what you need to do to get in. There's no credit card, there's no anything needed. I am going to switch over to something here real quick for you, and that is this. So, this particular page, and let me, I guess, switch back for just one second here because I'm going to want to put this in the front page here and let Ed go up into the corner. There we go. So if you look at this page, and I think if I scroll, yeah. So this is all the things right now that they're showing for Groove, which is 3 websites, unlimited products, affiliates, all with no fees. As you can probably imagine, all the things that we've talked about, ClickFunnels, Samcart, Tap Affiliates, Active Campaign, or things like Aweber, Kajabi, Vimeo, Shopify, WordPress, which Ed was just telling me they're talking about the blogs right now as we speak on what they're calling the Groovathon, and you'll get information on how to get into that and all the different things by joining. But Zendesk, Calendly, GoToWebinar, EverWebinar, StreamYard, Funnelytics, Pipedrive. I mean, there is so many different things that Groove will give you essentially for free. And when I say by essentially, is there are going to be things that you're limited. Like at the beginning, I told you 3 websites. I believe you're only allowed to have 1 blog, but there is thousands, and it says 43,000 new members in the last 30 days. You get lifetime access to group pages, GrooveSell. This is just a absolutely phenomenal platform. I'm in the process right now of going through and creating the membership site for this particular opportunity that we're going to have. And what we're going to do in that particular, and this just so you know, is these are actual pages that are made with Groove, and how they look, from a responsive standpoint on all the different platforms. So it doesn't matter if you're on not platforms but devices. If you're on a laptop, a tablet, iPhone, or Android, they look just really, really great. But the membership, what it's going to do is it's going to allow you to get in and go absolutely, start to finish on all the different aspects of Groove. And what we're going to do is walk through and show you all the things, that it will do. Let me get Ed and I back here. There we go. So, what this membership is going to do is it's going to allow you to get in and know all the different nuances of the different parts of Groove. And then the intention is to go through the entire 30 days and then cover everything. Now, at some point, we probably are going to combine some things. If something's easy, I don't want to devote a whole day to it if it's a real quick little lesson. So there may be subcategories of a day that cover a couple different things that are part of Groove, or it may cover something that's outside of Groove that we have discovered is a help. That will go through and be kind of a companion to Groove, or it may be something that is completely separate from Groove in the sense of a way to make content, for your blogs or content for your page or something like that. So every single part of this membership is going to be designed to go through and create you an experience that when we're done, you'll have 30 days that you'll be able to have someone go through that will tell them everything they need to know. But the benefit is that the next time we go through it, we will update the information from the first time. So initially, just to let you know, the membership will be very much by the day. So you'll need to go through it day 1, day 2, day 3, because I'm only going to be maybe a couple days ahead of you in the membership. So of creating information. But as time goes on, after we get, a month or two into this, you can jump around. So if you have something that you want to learn about, you could go to, say, day 15, right off the bat. I think the way that I'm going to do it, and just to be totally frank with you guys, I don't know all the nuances of it yet, but the intention is to be able to have it unlocked to where once you go through it the first time, you'll then be able to bounce around and go to any of the lessons at any time. That's the intention. I believe it can be set up like that, but I don't want to tell you that until I know it for sure, but I'm pretty sure that once you have unlocked something, you can go back to it. And when you go back to it, it will always be the latest, greatest version of that. So you may go and see that there's been an update, and it's okay because that will be the latest information. But I want to point out one thing that I said at the beginning of this, and this is the most important part, and that is the fact that you got to get in Groove in order to even remotely get started on this. So it's going to be a situation where if you're in our team, you'll have access to this for free. So you have to get in, be in the system. When you get in the system, I will send you an invite. So you have to be in Groove in order to get the membership. So this isn't something that is going to be offered outside of the people on our team. So I just want to make you aware of that. It may be something that's offered down the road, but people have to pay for it. Whereas you'll be put into it for free as a person that's in our team. So, Ed, did you have anything that you wanted to cover on any of that?
No, the only thing I do want to bring up is that just talking about the blog is something they mentioned in there. They said if you currently have a WordPress blog, they're in the process of where you'll be able to pull what's on your WordPress into their blog.
Oh yeah, and believe me, that's a
They
big
said
deal.
they said there might, the one lady, I forget her name, but she was saying, I think her name's Donna. She was
Donna
saying that some of the links might not work, but you can go in and reconfigure them. But she said it'll save a lot of copy and pasting and a variety of things. So so they're in the process of doing that. So that's another little benefit if you got something that you've had around and you want to bring it on over, keep it all in the same place.
And that is a big deal. If you're someone like myself, my blog goes back, I'm sure 10 plus years, if not much longer than that, probably 2008 for sure. So, probably 13 years, if not longer. And even that, it got my blog got lost once by a friend that was hosting, and or else I would have had one that went back probably 20 years. So it's something that you really want to have that information backed up, not only on WordPress, but it's never a bad idea when you're creating a blog to take the copy that you're doing and put it somewhere else, such as like a Google Drive or something like that, just to have it and have that content somewhere else, so that if something ever does happen, you still have it. Nothing is infallible, guys.
No.
Whether it's Groove, WordPress, any of the places that are online, because it's online, things can go haywire. They do a lot of redundant backups on both those systems. With WordPress, you kind of have to, you're more or less responsible for doing your own backups. Sometimes the host that you're on will do backups regularly. But I'm sure Groove will do backups regularly, but you really don't want to depend on someone else to do that. So I would highly suggest, even if it's a local drive and keeping it on a, every now and again, backing up to like a DVD or something like that, or an external hard drive or something. It wouldn't be a horrible idea to do some backing up. That's pretty much for all information, not just blog stuff. But so I guess the biggest thing today, guys, is you see this, the very first thing you need for this challenge is Groove. Get it here for free. Go to that link. There are no credit cards, no nothing. You can get into Groove 100% for free. I will tell you, full disclosure, there is an upgrade. If you decide that you want to do it, you can get it for a lifetime fee right now. And then going forward, I believe that the idea is to change that on Black Friday. So this is July, August, September, October, November. So the next 5 months, you will still be able to upgrade to the lifetime. And then after that, they're talking about doing a $99 and a $299 and $99 and $299 program that will be monthly after that. So that's if you decide to upgrade. But if you don't upgrade and you want to stay free, it will not affect this membership we're talking about in any way, shape, or form. The only difference, to give you two incentives, that will help you. One, you're going to get a lot more access to a lot more stuff as a paid member. So instead of having one blog or 3 websites, you will be able to have more, depending on what system you're on. The other thing as a free member is you will get, even though you're free, you can still go out and do exactly what Ed and I are doing right now. Although I will tell you, full disclosure, again, Ed and I are paid members. So the second option is going to be what we have. But as a free member, you can go out and do what we're doing, which is talking about Groove. And when you do that, you're going to get 20% of the people that you bring in commission. If they pay, if they're free, you get 0% of free, which is, or 100% of free, which is free. But if someone comes in and pays, you will get 20% commission on either the one-time cost or the monthly cost. If they go out and get people, you will get 5% of everything that they do. Okay, so this is not a multi-level marketing. It's a 2-tier commission. So like I said, if someone that you bring in directly does anything that has a billable commission to it, you'll get 20%. If someone they bring in does something, you'll get 5%. Now, if you decide to upgrade and you go out and get somebody, you will get 40% of the person that you brought in, and 10% of the people they brought in. So that's the second benefit to, in addition to getting more access within the Groove system, you'll also get a higher commission. So that in itself is an amazing thing, because you could get yourself a nice little residual income going, especially monthly, by just bringing somebody in that you never know who you're going to bring in. If you get Ed or I, as an example, you can't because we're already in. But if you were to get us, as an example, every system that I get into, I never do the average. I'm always bringing in far more people than what the average, person would bring in. So you could, potentially get, 10, 20 people coming in under someone like myself and earn whatever. You can just do the math. If someone's coming in at $99 a month, that as just a free member alone could mean 5% or 10%. And that could be, $5 or $10 a month from every single person that I brought in, just for doing nothing more than telling me about it. So it's a big deal, guys. It really is. And Ed and I will never give you like a number of that you can make. We're not going to hold up checks, and we're not going to give you a pie in the sky. Ed, as far as I know, drives a truck. I've got a Honda CRV. There's no Lamborghinis parked in our garage.
That's what I got too, Wes. Honda
Oh, do you have
CRV.
two? Okay.
Yeah.
You must have gotten the one I had.
Yes.
But
Corinne had it, and I bought hers.
Okay.
She upgraded. She upgraded to a RAV. So
okay. Well, clearly Ed's got two Lamborghinis. I don't. I've got an old beat down bike and a Honda CRV. But there's no mansion, at least not in my house. No. Now Ed does have a big swimming pool, but I guess what I'm trying to tell you guys is that we're not about that life of flash and glitz and lies. We want to get you in because quite literally, it will potentially replace dozens of different systems that you would normally have to what I call Frankenstein together. And I've actually heard them say that now too. They didn't get it from me. I don't know who I got it from initially, but long story short, Ed mentioned WordPress as an example, as a blog. I can't tell you how many different plugins and items that I have hooked to WordPress that when one thing goes wrong, they all go wrong. Or a plugin doesn't work any longer, and when you go to pull your WordPress up, it gives you an error. It didn't even bring the page up. It gives you an error on line whatever, and you have to know HTML to go in there and fix it. So if you don't have to go through and Frankenstein this stuff together, and you can have it all on one page, one site, that when you log in, everything is shown to you across the top in a menu form, your members, your affiliates, the items that you sell, your blogs, your funnels, just everything all on one page. That is peace of mind that, especially from a free aspect, you just can't beat it. So if you have any intention whatsoever to market on the internet, get this Groove platform, guys. So anyway, we're 20 minutes in. Ed, what do you have in closing, buddy?
well, like you said, if you're looking for an online presence, if you don't understand the basics of online, the key to it all is simplification. And I think that's what Groove is offering here. It's a one-stop shop in a sense, or it will be. Not, they don't have everything up and running, but over time they will. And that's the biggest thing. If you're not growing your audience, building the lists, getting yourself out there, and connecting, then you're really not going to do much on the internet. You might, but that the key is connecting, and like you said, growing an audience.
And what Ed said is a good thing to point out, guys. Right now, Groove is still in beta. So there are some bugs. There's some, hiccups that have happened with marketers going in there and doing some lascivious stuff in the form of spamming and whatnot. Marketers will screw everything up every time, just so you guys know. If you don't know, it doesn't matter if it's Haps or if it's Groove. If given the opportunity to go in and figure out a way to misuse the system, all you have to do is turn loose marketers. They're the worst. I'm a marketer. I will tell you that I don't do that stuff. I don't make promises. I don't go in and rape and pillage the platforms. But there are people that do. And I would highly suggest you don't do that. On here on Haps, I know that the guys and gals that just went out and got seed money for this platform, they would gladly get rid of you if you go and misuse it. Same thing with Groove. You can't get in there and just go nuts just because, number one, it's free, or two, even if you pay, you can't go in and act like a fool. But as long as you are doing what you're supposed to do and following the terms and conditions and whatnot, it's a great platform and one that, like Ed said, if you're on this internet, meeting up and talking is great, guys. But at the end of the day, we're trying to do something. Even if it's get people to know you, you can have a blog on Groove that just does nothing more than talk about your cats, talk about what you're reading, talk about a menu or a recipe that you want to share, whatever, and never sell a damn thing. So know that Groove isn't just for marketing, it's for engagement. Okay. So, if you just so happen to bring people on and they go, what is this you're using? You go, oh, it's Groove. They sign up for a free account and then they go out there and market. Great. But I just want to let you know, it's not just for marketing. It's for presence. It's for just overall engagement online. Guys, I know this is going to sound so oversimplified, but the term social media has something at the beginning of it, social. Okay. You really want to be social on social media. And that's all about engagement. Okay. So if you are engaging, you need to be social. Okay. So if you do nothing more than get Groove just to get in there and start yourself a blog and have a place where you can have a blog and not have any sort of charge or any sort of anything other than just using it for that reason and that reason only, nothing else. We'll show you how to use that and at the same time bring people on. So the other thing is that you can sell or market Groove if you don't have anything to market. So if you're looking for something to market Groove. It's a great platform. So that's what we're going to be doing in that membership. But again, it's going to be vital for you to get in and do Groove. We're not going to be doing these 30-day challenges every day live here on Haps if people aren't getting in. I'm not going to sit here and talk to myself for no reason. So if you have interest, great, pop in. If you don't, we're going to be probably moving this to maybe just a post every day. Here on the feed, that just says go here. And the other thing I want to let you guys know is we're going to be talking about the challenge every day if people do have an interest. But we're also not going to be going through the videos and stuff on Haps. And the reason why is because the video can get garbled. And if you guys have been on here any amount of time, that sometimes the pictures just don't come up, or the access may be blurry, or the sound may go cuckoo, or there's a myriad of things that can happen. And we don't want that to be part of this. So the lion's share of the teaching will be on the membership site. So again, not to sound like a broken record, there's 3 steps. One, get Groove. Okay. So when you go to that link that's in the comments, that will get you signed up. At that point, once you're signed up, I'll get you access to the membership. The membership will go through and teach, A to Z what you need to know about Groove. And then the third thing is use Groove. Use it for whatever it is that you glean to be the best part of that A to Z training. And that's it. So, Ed, what do you have to wrap everything up, buddy?
Start building your list.
That's right. Yeah, that's it. But you need to get into Groove to do that. And you don't have to use Groove, but I would highly suggest you do.
Even if you don't use Groove, start building the list, because that's the key to the whole thing.
Yeah, it really is, because you're going to be able to send a message out and quite literally say, "Hey guys, let's say that there's something new out there in the form of I don't know. Let's say there's a Black Friday deal that's coming up here in a couple months, and they say that anybody that can refer 5 people is going to get a doorbuster prize that is unadvertised. Okay. If you had a list of people that you could send that out to besides friends and family, that you literally could get, maybe you get a point for the drawing of that for every 5 people you refer. Okay. If you have a list of 100 people, guys, and half of the people take advantage of your link, next thing you know, you've got, what is that, 10 extra entries, so it's something that you really need to have anyway. Again, not to sound like a broken record, but it's social media, so you got to engage. But great advice, Ed. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up, if that's okay.
Cool. Yeah, beautiful.
And then stay on, and we'll wrap off camera. But guys, go to the Groove link here in the comments. Sign up for Groove. There's no believe me, Ed and I have got better things to do than get your information to scam you somehow. There's easier ways to make money. So if you think that there's something up with the link, don't. Go and put your information in there and sign up for Groove. You'll get it for free. And you'll find out there's no cost. There's nothing that's going to spring on you unless you decide to upgrade. Otherwise you'll use it for free, and I'll send you a link to the membership, and then you'll get something that nobody else is getting, because it's only going to be available to the people that are in our group. So with that said, on behalf of myself and Ed, get in there, get Groove. And if you have any questions, let us know. Otherwise, have a dynamite day. See you later, guys.